Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8 Survival Multiplayer. So, between episodes, I think it was Pup came over and just lobbed me All the Modium pickaxe. I was just discussing it with people in the Discord. I might set a rule to say don't give me stuff because yeah, it's all about progression, isn't it? And I don't want to skip any progression, so I might put this away for now until I've got all the modium. And then, to be fair, I should probably take this off as well. But yeah, maybe I do take this off and I'll put my old armor back on. Oh, I forgot about this. I changed my skin, so I've got the logo in the middle now. So it doesn't say Superman anymore. This, by the way, this skin was a Superboy skin. Superboy, I was really into Young Justice when this first came out. Wow, when you could add skins. So yeah, that was my skin from the beginning, was like a Young Justice Superboy look, which is why I had a Superman symbol. But anyway, now it's the P logo right on there. So today I was thinking about going and doing some base tours, but I know a few people are still building some things. There's some cracking bases out there. I might go quickly just show you one base, which I thought was amazing, if I can find it. Did I not grab the waystone? Right, let's just fly over there. We've got the mage book. I just realised I need to change this again to have bounce. So let's take the amplify off. Leap and bounce. This is going to be a little bit more expensive, and it's not as far. Okay, well, I don't have a pickaxe either. What I can do, if we just get to somewhere safe like that, I can do this, which is a little cheaty, but we can teleport wherever we want. There's Cthulhu monsters. There we go, loaded in. Look at this! Cthulhu monster, what are you doing? That is so cool. We've got a, what are they called? The little pixie things. The things, are they Vexes? I no idea, but the nice Vexes. They're so cool over there. And also, there's one of these things over here, which looks amazing. I love it. Quick teleport over to the town area that we've got. This was built by Mr. T. Mr. T was mental building this. I believe they did it in either creative or they did it in their single player world. And then they used this schematic cannon over here. Yeah, schematic cannon. That's what it's called. Hey, I got one right. But it looks amazing. And I love looking at all these epic builds. I know Lee's got one as well. Or slice of pickles. Where is it? Pickle home. So if we run over here, and then I turn around. What? It's crazy. Can I get up here? That is just insane. And he's using some white concrete, so, you know, he's legit right there. This is so cool. Last time I was here, this was built out of cobble. And the exchanging gadget was used. Oh, there's no way I can get like a good view of this without doing some jetpacking or something. So I might leave the rest of the base tours for a little while until I've got some sort of flight. I can just do a /home for now. There we go. So today there was a little bit of a discussion about setting up some sort of currency for the server. That is because at spawn, so if we pop over to spawn, spawn is there it is, there we go. Yeah, there's a few shops going on, and it's just like a bartering system right now. It's also done on trust right now, so anything to support me so I can make more toast. So there's a toast maker right here. There's some free cardboard boxes. At one point, someone was giving out free, wow, here we go, free diamond backpacks. Brilliant. I think there was one over here that was like, just take warden here, don't use less lag without. That's scary. But there was one here which was like, here's a bunch of all the modium stuff, just take it if you want it. So that kind of ruins progression for a few people. So we have decided to do something about currency. We haven't thought about it yet. We've also got a crushing spirit right here, like the 6x crushing spirit that is free to use for everybody, which is kind of cool because resources are a little bit sparse on the server because people have been mining for about a week, over a week now. Flippin' heck. There's also this amazing shop which is being made by Cricky right now, and I'm not going to go in because he's got some security measures. Like if I walk in here, okay, there it is. That's loud. Okay, we'll run away from that for now. And we've got the Grand Exchange, which I was intending for people to use as like a little trading hub, but everyone just teleports to each other because TPA is allowed, so you can teleport to your mates if you want to. This is the shop. I can't remember who set this up. I'm not sure. I think it might have been Matty. There's another shop right here. Someone set up this. This is actually okay, I think. So this means you don't have to go and I think, yeah, there you go. There's a starter kit, and in here is some flawless budding. This means no one has to go and find those meteors, because those meteors are a right pain in the bum to find. But yeah, this was all good, I think. But yeah, I think a nice shop area with actual currency would be a good idea. JM3 set this up as well, so if you haven't seen my modular routers episode from yesterday, or tutorial, whatever you want to call it, guide, in modular routers you can suck up XP and they give you bottles of enchanting. So I know JM3 set up a bunch of mob spawners like a while back, and he's been getting loads of resources and making all of the XP into bottles. So he set this up right here, where if you stand right here, this thing just lobs a bunch of of XP at you, which is crazy. I mentioned, I think last episode, that someone set up the infinite lava generator in the Nether. So I was like, to save on a bit of lag, what I'll do is I'll set up an ender tank, like a free to use ender tank for lava. So public ender tank right now of orange, orange, orange is for lava. Somebody actually also proved, I think it was missing part, proved that they had infinite blood set up already, and it was spawning a lot of stuff. Infinite meat and infinite pink slime. So what I did was I just set these up again, but with a creative fluid tank for pink slime, meat, and blood. So those are free to use on the server right now, because somebody has already set them up. I think this is a good idea, because that means we don't have to have those setups running all the time, generating stuff and generating lag, right? So I thought that was a neat idea. When I set it up for lava, I wasn't really thinking about the rest of the fluids that we've got. But there we go. We've got infinite of those things now. So technically, we could use that in our base. So I'm going to do a /home, and I'll show you what I've done to the base right now. So I did put a roof on, but I've left it open and available. There we go. I left it available for expansion up, if you know what I mean. This is just like supposed to be the next floor up. And then I can use some more wood to go up and up and up and make a big tower out of it. So yeah, that was my plan at least. Ow. I keep forgetting I don't have... Oh, also, whilst I'm away, my power thingy is not loaded. In fact, none of my stuff is loaded whilst I'm away, because I haven't been online for a whole day, have I? So that's part of what I set up a while back is like if you're not online for a whole day, all of your chunk loads go away. But you can always pop back on and use your chunk loads. You also get all of your chunk loads back. So I've only got 4 right now because they're the 4 that I had. Yeah. So it's not like if you use your chunk loads and then you're not on for a day, you lose those chunk loads. It's like you get them back, but they're not on the server at that point. It just made sense to me. So yeah. So today, what I will be doing is, well, first off, we're going to make some draugmees. Draugme. I made one already. I made one off camera, but I'm going to make one with you guys. I was just doing it whilst I was chatting with people last episode, after the episode had finished, on the server, I mean. I need some lapis. 1, 2, 3. And I am going to set that up over here. Now, I do really fancy using some modular routers this episode, so maybe we set up a modular router to turn lapis, any lapis I put in a chest, into source gems. I think that might be a good idea. So let's have a look at modular. How much of a pain is it to make these? Oh, it's not too bad, to be fair. I'm going to have to make a couple of these, I reckon. So let's do that, and then do one of those, and we can make... Oh, you get 4 per recipe anyway, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to stick one up here, and then I'm going to make a couple of barrels. So let's see what kind of barrels we've got access to. I should probably just use... yeah, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's use frame draw. Now, the cool thing about frame draws is you can paint them basically whatever you fancy. So I'm going to use some archwood, obviously, because archwood is what we're sort of going for. And I'm going to use... Now, I always forget which way around this goes. Is it like this, or... Ah, that was it. Yeah, you have to put them right at the top there. So this is what I want it to look like. So if we put one of these here, and one of these here, and then I'm going to need a couple of sender modules. Yeah, I'm going to need a sender module here, a puller module here. So actually I need 2 puller modules and 2 sender modules. Okay, scratch that. What we're going to do is make 4 of each, because the recipe to turn them into the Mark IIs, yeah, you can do 4 at one time to get with an ender pearl. So I do need another ender pearl, so we're going to go into the nether, because that's where endermen seem to be right now. And we're just going to go around and see if we can get... I don't have any armor on. Okay, okay, good. It didn't transport me. I hope it didn't, at least. Okay, good. Right. Let's look for helmets. I think this is the helmet I was using. And chest piece. Right, what chest pieces have we got? Nature's Mend? No way. It's got protection 2 as well. One of these had like... oh, that one's got luck. That might be pretty good, actually. We'll use that then. I think I killed one of the apotheosis mobs to get those. And then boots. Where's my... Yeah, step height. There we go. So we'll chuck all of this scuffed armor back on, but it gives us a little bit of a speed boost. And we'll go into the nether. Here we go. We're in the nether, and I can cast bounce, so I don't bounce myself or take any fall damage, which I think is probably a good idea. I could hear a bunch of endermen, so we're going to come up here, and we are going to try and take these ones out. This thing doesn't do that much damage, to be fair. I made a regular regular diamond sword. They are so loud. Okay. I just got a quest, so let's see what we get from the quest for this. Bounty board. Where is it? Over here. We get 5 ender pearls. I knew that would be a thing. / home. There we go. So they're the ender pearls we need. It's not bad, is it? So let's grab those. Lovely jubbly. And then I can convert these into sender modules Mark II and puller modules Mark II. Lovely. Right, so I am gonna first off I'm gonna pull from here, but I'm only gonna pull lapis. And I'm also gonna put in here, let's turn that to whitelist quick, amethyst. Because those are the two things that you can use. So if we put that in here, and we put some lapis in there. Let's grab some lapis like that. So the modular router is going to pull all of those lapis into the buffer right here. Then we need a sender module, which we're just going to plonk right on there. And that is going to try and send the lapis over to here. Now, we also need another puller module, like that, with whitelist of source gems. So it can only pull source gems. So if I do that now, that will pull out the source gem, that will put in the lapis. And in here, I also need a sender upgrade. Oh, I don't want to do all of them at the same time. Let's just do one. There we go. And we can just send anything that's in the buffer into this right here. So there you go. We're making a bunch of source. I also moved all of my, well, I moved my mycelial source links right here to below because above they were too far away from the pedestal for some reason. So they're below now and they are chomping up all of the apples that are in here. So we are slowly filling up. I'm not sure if the ones over here will reach, but okay, it does reach. I think the volcanic source links will reach over to here. So when this gets through all the apples and it starts moving on to the archwood. Wow, yeah, there we go. When it moves on to the archwood, it will probably get these ones over here. That is 2% full, so that's good to see. But there we go, that one is chomping up a bunch of our source already because it needs to. Where's, oh yeah, because they're going to be in there. So for the drigmies, or draugmies as we call them, I am going to put in, it doesn't really matter where they go, by the way. This one over here could be over here where the apple is. It's shapeless, so it doesn't really matter, but we do need a lot more of these shards eventually. I think for now, we're just going to do 2. But here we go. That is going to start doing its craft. Let's move over to here. Ah, okay, there it is. I thought there was something funky going on. It was just taking its time. So we've got those draugmy things right there. I do need to get a yoinker. I already have a yoinker for the wandering trader that we got a while back. So I'm just going to make a ton more of these yoinkers. See how many we can make. Okay, I need more iron bars, that's fine. Okay, so we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus, I think you can make these, yeah. And we've got loads of string because we've got loads of this flax. So let's turn some of this flax into string. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. That looks like a good amount right there. So I'm just going to run around and try and find like a cow, a chicken, you know, all the different sort of animals that we're going to need. Fungus turtle. What is a fungus turtle? I don't want to nick him just in case he's somebody's like pet, but yeah, we're going to leave him there. Fireflies, no, we're not going to have fireflies. What else have we got? Okay, Certified's got a lot of cows and stuff, so I might go nick his stuff. I hope that's okay. Let's just run over here. I only need a cow, so sorry about that, but nicking a cow. Oh, should remember to close stuff after myself. We're also gonna nick one of your sheep. I will return them when I find some more, I swear. Okay, we got a zombie right here, so we might as well nick a zombie as well, because I think that would be a good one to get. And there's a skeleton over there. I think we'll go and grab him. I might as well grab a giraffe as well. It's kind of more than I was expecting to get, but it is fine. We'll grab this skeleton. Thank you. Oh yeah, I didn't think about this. The R's mobs. And a creeper and a spider. Let's do that. Creeper. Spider. Where is he? There he is. Come here. Grab a Wilden Stalker. Ow! Okay, there's two. Wow, the server is proper chugging right now. I think a few people have just come online, which is interesting. I'm not going to cut any of this sort of stuff out, by the way. If the server's struggling, I'd rather you guys knew that it's struggling and why it's struggling. Okay. I'm going to run away from that over there. Yeah, but I'm just going to run around and try and find a bunch of mobs. And when we've filled up these last three right here, so I could do with a pig, and I could do with a chicken, and maybe something else as well. Ow. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here apparently. Someone set up security craft sentries. Oh, I love it. What the heck is this? That looks insane. Some people's bases are absolutely crazy, honestly. So that's a witch. I heard a witch. Or I heard a bottle break. Okay, so I got myself a cow, a sheep, a giraffe. I got a creeper. I got an ocean creeper. Ocean creeper. Okay, you can't really... It doesn't really show you it, but the ocean creeper... I don't know what it gives you either, because I don't believe these will... It will tell you anymore what they give you, which is a bit of a pain, but it's all good. We got the Wilden Stalker. You saw us get that. The spider. The squid. I got a squid. Went out to the ocean. We got zombie, skeleton, dolphin. Don't know if dolphins give you anything, but we'll give it a go. And my new plan is to get a brazier, ritual brazier. Ritual brazier. One of these bad boys. Oh, I just got the achievement, and it's also a quest. I've got to keep on top of these quests, I swear, because... Where is it? Down here. What are we going to get from that? We got some Wilden Horns. That's actually really useful. We will definitely use those. So there's a ton of different rituals we could do. So, like, cloud shaping, which... Hold shift for more information. Changes the weather. Augment with gunpowder. To cause it to rain. While a lapis block will cause it to storm. Interesting. We are going to go for... Where's the one that I was... It's not Tablet of Flight, although that would be kind of a cool one to have. We're not going to do the Summon Wilden right now because he's a bit of a beast. There's one in here which lets you put stuff in jars. I'll have to go look for it, and then I'll be back in a sec. Oh, there it is. Found it. It's the Tablet of Containment. We saw this, I think, last episode, but we've got nearly everything. You really need the only one that I don't have, don't you? I don't have any. I don't have any of those. Okay, I might go and find another. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find that somewhere. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I did find one of these like big grove things, and I am gonna nick all of the fruit that I find because I don't think I picked any of this fruit up before, except for the one. The heck is that? Just a light. Oh, cool! It spawns like different lights in this area. I didn't think that would be a thing. That's a really neat touch from the Rs developers right there. So yeah, I want to get one of each of these because again, we need a lot of different types of food. So we can stick that in the backpack. Someone did drop off a eternal steak for me, which is really nice of them. But we could put one of those in. One of those in. One of those in. And I don't know, does the does it? Oh, this one does have a fruit. Ah, there you go. That's how you do it. Let's put one of those in as well, so we can eat each of the different types of fruits right here. Right, back at base, I did make myself a ritual brazier. I was kind of planning on putting this upstairs, right? So we could put it right in the center and then have a bunch of stuff around it. But I don't think that's what I'm going to do anymore. What I'm going to do is, if I get some jars... So I not make that many jars? Oh yeah, I'm making charcoal right now. Okay, how many of these can I make? Why is that not working either? That's a bit weird. Ah, there we go. It's just strange right there. So we can make 7, which means we've got 4 extra that we need to make. Oh! Oh, perfect. Okay, we've got 11 that we can use. I'm not going to do this in my base. I think I'll just run over here and I'll find a little area for this. Okay, here we go. So, I can use the tablet of containment on here. Waiting activation. So it's running, but it's not actually running right now because it hasn't got source. In fact, we could take the sheep. Plonk the sheep down. Nothing is happening. But I do have a bunch of these source jars right here, so I could put those down. And I think that will cause it to put the sheep into the containment jar. The containment jar might need to be a bit closer. Oh, I was just about to yoink him back up because I didn't think it was working, but it only used 5% to do that, so we've got a sheep jar already. And we can just pick that one up. And there it is, containment jar sheep. So I am going to use this containment jar, plonk it there, and then we'll get a cow. And then after a little while, he should plonk into this containment jar right here. There we go. Okay, we've got ourselves a little set of containment jars right here. And I put all the hostile ones on this side. I ideally want to fill, like, all of these all along here. And maybe up a level as well. Maybe we wrap around like this. That'd be good. And then there is a ton more of the like, non-hostile. Like, we need a chicken. We need a pig. We could even get a firefly if we wanted, but I'm not sure I really want to put the fireflies in here. They're a bit annoying. I'm sure there's a bunch of other... There's loads of stuff from... is it naturalists? Yeah, we should go get those as well. But now, what I am in need of for these draugmes, right here, is some mossy cobblestone. So, mossy cobblestone. You need to use this, or we could go get some moss. I've seen moss around the place. I think there was some over by the mushroom, the big mushroom that we've got, like, over here. Yeah, where we found that turtle. Maybe that's a good idea. Speak of the devil, as I was coming over here, I did see that we had a pig. I grabbed all of my mob yoinkers, and I'm kind of looking... There's a boar! Yes, we'll have the boar as well. Okay, someone is making a huge, like, amazing looking base right there. I like that. There was some mossy around here that we could pick up, I think. Ooh, we haven't got any beetroot yet, so we'll probably take a little bit of beetroot. Why not? Where is it? I think it was over here. I don't know if I've shown underneath yet. I think I already did, but that looks pretty decent right down there. Now, is this just carpet or is it actual moss blocks as well? Moss block, okay. Yep, this works. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then we can just mine the entire thing. And there you go, we've got 14 out of it. And there we go, we've got a couple of mossy cobblestone right there. I'm going to set one up for this side. Over here. So let's put one here. And then we'll also put one here. Okay, I need to move this over one. Brilliant. And now I can shift and right click drag me charm on there. Shift and right click drag me charm on there. You can see, over time, it will spawn in a Draugme. Now, they do need some source to actually, like, do anything. So, I don't think they do anything to begin with. I also need to make the Domination Wand. Domination Wand, one of these. Which doesn't look too bad. We could probably do that. But there you go, there's our little dancing fellow. Okay, so the bumblebee that's been flying around flew over the base and caused the Draugme to run off in this direction. So what you can do is you can just mob yoinker it and put it back where it's supposed to be. Okay, he still wants to run away, but what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I can link these. I've got my linking tool right here, so that's linked to down there. Can I link all the way up here? I can. Perfect, that's what we want to see. I'm going to lock all of these as well. So you lock them so nothing can go in, and then you can set the stuff afterwards. So I could put whatever I wanted in these drawers right here. There we go. But that is something that is useful for us, because that's some storage without it being in the disk, if you know what I mean. So our disks are getting a little bit full up right now, which is why there's loads of deep slate in my backpack, because it's a little... We can use the travel stuff, by the way, to get up here. But my plan is... Okay, I've kind of got a plan. We can use the, what they call the mycelial... I've got them right under here. That's the arcane pedestal, this one here. We can use the mycelial source link to generate loads of source for us. Ideally, we'd get this source when we put it upstairs. I mean, I could transport this source making machine over here to this side, and then we could have some source links. Maybe we just do source links and get some source jars upstairs. And then I think they source can travel through blocks. Might need line of sight. So source. Okay, not source links. What are they called then? Ours. Relays, if I remember. Relay. There we go. So a source relay. Maybe we stick that here. Ah, there's a trapdoor in the way. Right, we might have to get rid of that trapdoor for now. Source relay. No send location set. Cool. Okay, let's try and get a... So that's the splitter, that's the warper. Collector. So that is a source relay with a bunch of chests around it. I made a mistake earlier and I made a ton of chests. So that's maybe it wasn't too much of a mistake. If we put 4 chests down, like that. Stick one of those in. That will convert into a collector. And then we need some source jars. So, I am going to quickly make... Oh, I can't make that yet. I need to do one of those. I'm going to quickly make an importer. And that is a quest. So we should go and grab that quest. Where are you, quest? Refined storage. Importer. And that will give us some improved processors. Not bad, not bad. But I can stick that on top of this chest right here. And I've got a modular router in my inventory. So we are going to use a bit of modular routers. I'm going to stick that right in the middle. I'm going to put a chest either side, like this. I do need to go make that domination wand, but what I'm planning on doing is if I have a puller right here, a puller right here, stick those in, and then a sender, which will have to be downstairs, so I can zip downstairs, sends straight over to this. This modular router will pull from this chest, send down to that other chest, which has got an importer on it. Now, to begin with, I'm going to turn the importer off by saying only active with redstone signal. And what that will mean is nothing will be imported from this chest, so we can see what gets put in there. And then, because the refined storage is linked up to the storage controller, which is linked up to all the drawers, what I can do is I can take one of each of the stuff that gets put into this gold chest into the drawers that are upstairs. So, there we go, upstairs now. We put one into each of these drawers, and then they'll not be in our discs, they'll be in drawers up here. So I think that might be a good idea. The next thing is to grab that source collector, one of these bad boys. Is there a quest to do any of this stuff with ours? I'm guessing there is somewhere. Well, we never got this one here. Oh, random glyph. What are we going to get? Glyph of snare. You have not unlocked this glyph. Okay, well, we've unlocked it now. That's pretty cool. So that means we could use the snare. Hold shift for more information. Stops entities from moving and jumping. Extend time will increase the duration of the effect. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, back to quests. There must have been one for relays, right? There is not, but there's one for the domination wand, which does remind me we need to do that. Okay, domination wand achieved. We can shift and... I think it's shift right click. Stored entity. I always forget how you do this. Stored entity. Shift right click. And then shift click. Is that right? And then do the same over here. Stored entity. Right there. Okay, I need to get the book on me, and then we can figure out what to do right there. Okay, it says here, to get started, place a chest and a jar of sauce next to the henge. So I might need to bump these forwards, if you know what I mean. So I can remove these and stick them here. And then I need to move these chests, which does mean I need to move these puller upgrades. Aha, here we go. Now, I've messed this up slightly already, because this collector relay, I believe this collector relay right here, only can it send to more than one location? Let's try it. So, click, we'll pop upstairs, and I'll try and get it to send over here as well. Okay, it can go to more than one. Interesting, it's pulling from there now, and it's sending to, I think, over here. Yeah, it's pulling from those now, so I believe I need a collector. I need a collector one for each of the jars that I've got. Oh, I need a splitter, that's what I need. Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to put all of, let's put these in my backpack. I always like to keep my configuration and linking tools in my backpack. So, how do we make a splitter? One of these is that one. Okay, so we can do that. I think we've got the quartz. Running low on quartz right there, but I think we're fine with that. Okay, we can do those. And I can take the relay we've got right here. We can just break it because we don't need any other stuff. I don't exactly know the range on this, so fingers crossed it's a high enough range. I am planning on replacing this one up here, so let's get rid of that. Cool. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then relay, regular relay goes in the middle. There we go. We got ourselves the splitter. So the way that you do this now, from what I've seen. By the way, this is called a dominion wand, not a domination wand. I don't know what I was thinking, but you... Is that right? Okay, there we go. Position set. We right click it on there. So it's taking from over here. We can also do this to here. This one right here over to here. Let's see if we do like all of these jars. There you go. You can now see it says 7 locations. Now, I should probably have an idea about this. We can put it back after. But I'm going to break these from underneath right here, because that way we can see. Okay, so it hasn't got anything yet. We can just see the jars from underneath, and I think that's probably a good idea, because that way I don't have to keep going up and down. So from here, what's this set to? Nothing. Cool. So we can right click this, right click that jar right there. And now it is sending a bunch of sauce over there. So we can right click again, send it to this jar. Right click again, send it to this jar. And that is a lot of sauce going out right now. And send it to this jar. And now if we pop back upstairs, we can see that all of these are getting some sauce in them. And our drachmas are happy. Okay, that one over there is happy. Not sure, but it has got one of these on top. We should probably go and have a look to see if, because we've had some sauce in there for a little while now. We haven't got anything just yet, but we should do at some point. So now what I can do is just cover these back over. And not go into another portal, brilliant. But that is now happily just pushing all of the sauce up into the new room we've got up here. Now, I've kind of gone for a little bit of a sloped sort of look to the base for now. This is going to go even higher and higher. I think it's going to get smaller as it goes up, and then there'll be a big room, and then maybe a spire on top. And I kind of want to have one of those like jutting out little rooms that you see in loads of tower bases. Either that, or it's going to be a massive tree. I quite like making big trees, so that might be a thing as well. But we can zip up here and we can get back in here. And fingers crossed we'll get something at some point. You know what we could do? We could turn this modular router off. And then we could just see it come into these chests. So fingers crossed we'll get something at some point. I know these are kind of slow, but we're in a server and we're chunk loaded, so it should be fine. It should be fine to just load up and put into the chests right here. I have no idea what's going on with this bloke right here. Let's see if we can reset him by sticking him back on here. Okay, all good. Right. I am going to have to leave this for a while, I think, and then we can see what we've got in these chests. But I think that's kind of a good place to put it. Oh, there we go. So this one over here is pulling from the cow jar over here. And he's going to make us some stuff for cows. And this one over here, it keeps looking up in this direction. I don't know what's over here. What are you looking at? Why do you keep looking over here, silly sausage? No idea. I did go and grab the bumblebee that was flying around because, and he's in a yoinker right now. But yeah, okay. Well, he's turned around at least, which is good. Anyway, I'm not going to babysit these guys right now. We'll maybe babysit them a little bit next episode, but that is going to get us some mob drops, which we can put in the drawers, and we can see all of the stuff that we get from those drachmas. So, anyway, I'm going to call it there for today. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.